Hello everybody, welcome back to burntchurch. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a beautiful day out here, the sun's out. It's not too bad cold, but there's a little bit of a chill in the air. We got a fire going. It's cold enough to have a fire. Any of you that's new here, leave us a comment. We'll put a pin on this map for you. Just tell us what state or what country you're in, and we'll put a pin on here. If you hadn't subscribed, hit that little red subscribe button there. It would sure help us out a lot. And don't forget the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I've been kind of straightening up a little bit here, and I've got some more straightening up to do. But I run across these things here, and it kind of has given me an idea for a little old project. Now, I have no idea how this will turn out. I just now thought of it. I need to put some mats down over here to walk on, because this helps a whole lot. I'll show you the wood that we're going to work with over here in just a second. I need to clean this up right here. And put my padding back down. It sure is a lot easier on your knees walking on this than it is the concrete. I don't know how everything gets in such a mess anyway. It seems like I'm all the time picking and cleaning it up. There's one of the good pieces of walnut. I put that one together wrong. I don't need these things, no way. That'll help a lot. That'll get us more when we're working with the miter saw and working on the table and catching from the table saw. At least then we'll be able to stay on this mat. I've got a couple more pieces of mat. I'll put them on the other side of the table saw. Right here is what we're going to be trying to work with. Anybody know what kind of wood that is? There. Oh, it's dusty. Y'all see all that dust in that sunshine? This here was a piece of our cypress. I was going to try to make something out of it, and I had it in here drying, and it cracked on me. But I kind of still got an idea for this, but that'll be in the future. Right here is what we're going to try to work with. These two chunks right here. We'll take the table saw and the miter saw and cut into these and try to get us some pieces out of them that we can use. I think there'll be some pretty colors in this. You can see the end grain here on this one. It's got where a limb come out with a knot there. I'm hoping that we get some real pretty colors. We may have to mix a little bit of oak in this to get more of the colors that I'm wanting. But y'all come along with me and we'll try to get us something solid out of this. I don't really know how this is going to turn out. I may have to do it all on the table saw, but I thought if I could get a little of it worked down on this miter saw, it will help some. Get the vacuum turned on. It's going to have some pretty color, I believe. I don't really know what I take off about it. I think we're going to need to cut right through here. I can cut it there. This may be too tall. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh boy, look at that. That's pretty. That may be the way we go with it right here. What I'm planning on trying to make, what this was the handle to my old wooden maul. I may not use this handle though because I've got it worked down round. I may use this piece of poplar for the handle. I would like to incorporate it into the hammer somehow or another. Like how that white made into the hammer. That may not work out though. Like I said, this is a design in progress. I like the way this looks right here now. I had a block cut out of this, or that right there with the white in it, and then had my handle in it. got all our pieces cut. That walnut has some pretty colors. This is some scrap pieces off of it. I'm studying a walnut turkey call. I've got these big wide pieces. Now this is not dry as I thought it was going to be, and it may mess up what we're building here. I thought it was real dry, but since I've got ripped into it, it's still pretty damp. I'm thinking I may let these dry to make some turkey calls this spring. I've made them in the past seem like out of poplar and cherry, but that walnut would make some real pretty ones if the sound will be all right. Anyway, we're going to put this together. Now, we're probably not going to be able to get it finished in this video. I know this video is probably done drug on long enough, but I'll show you how I've got it made here to put together. The colors didn't come out as good as I wanted them to. It had a lot of white left on this one piece, and I couldn't get that ripped out. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn all the white down to where it won't be seen so much. This is what we're going for right here. We're going to make us a Thor hammer. My old one, I got to beating on something in here one day with it. It was a white oak, I think, or red oak one. And it got a gnat after me. It busted all the pieces. And that's probably what'll happen to this one if I ever get to working on something and I get a little bit mad at it. I was probably beating something that I shouldn't have been beating with this. This is mostly just for when I'm gluing panels together. I like to use something like this to peck on them to get them down flat when I'm clamping them. And that's basically what this is going to be for. But we're going to get it glued together here. I'm going to glue the handle in also, where maybe it won't never come loose. No more trouble than these are to make. If I bust this one, I'll just make another one. I just want to make sure I get all the white turned down. Now this handle's going to go in here, and I need to put some glue on the back of it to glue it to this bottom piece. Now I need to get some clamps on this. I need to get some more of these small clamps. I've got plenty of these bigger ones, but I need to get some small ones. I don't have any more of those. I think that's about got it. Everything feels pretty even. These pieces here in the middle, I cut them a little long. I'm going to sand them down when the glue dries. Right here seems to be out just a hair. There. I'm going to take this little one off and put another big one on because it don't seem to be holding as well as this big one does. So maybe I'm better off with the big ones. That little one there didn't seem to be doing much. We've got it clamped up pretty good. Everything's pretty flush. We'll let the glue dry. And then we'll try to put a finish on this in another video. So that's going to be about all this video. Y'all come back and check me out. We'll finish this up maybe in the next video.